What's up, fellow engineers? Dr. McKay here. Welcome back to my channel and to another Space Engineers rocket video. Today we are going to be launching our space shuttle again, and I've made a few minor improvements to the shuttle as well as added a few new things. So quickly, before we get started on showing you what I've done, if you like my content, please hit that like button and don't forget to comment any of your thoughts. And if you haven't already, please subscribe. I'm very close to 200 subscribers, so every subscriber matters and counts and is appreciated so very much. So if you do, thank you very much. So with all that said, this is Shuttle Atlantis. Now the first shuttle I did was Discovery. Now this is Atlantis. It's basically exactly the same, but with a few minor improvements and upgrades. So the first, obviously, improvement, or should I say upgrade, is the USA logo there. Obviously that's the Atlantis name and obviously logo. I also have hopefully fixed the front wheel. Now I actually haven't tested it yet, but I've stuck two wheels on a rotor because obviously every time I land the space shuttle, the front wheel goes poof, and well, I don't know why. I've upped the power, upped the strength, and it just does nothing. So hopefully the rotor with two wheels does the job, and I've turned the rotor off so it should basically free roam. As you can see, it's spinning. So that's just one of the minor improvements I've made. And essentially I've built in this one an airlock on the airlock for the shuttle and a simple Canada arm that basically does this. Press the button, it's on a timer block. It will basically allow me to connect to a space station module and then connect it to the module in space. Now for the module itself that I'm taking into orbit today from my space station is essentially basically a hub for multiple modules. Obviously we're going to connect onto this side here to the space station up there in orbit. This is our airlock where our Soyuz, Crew Dragon or space shuttle will dock to. And obviously it leaves us two extra ports to adapt more space station later on. So I will take you inside when we take it into orbit, but it has no gyros, no thrusters, no nothing. I'm going to try and attempt to do it with the Canada arm and merge blocking. So this is going to be a first. And with this build, I've reduced it by, I think it was 3,000 blocks compared to the old version, because I've basically shortened the tower to make it more PCU friendly. So obviously once I've launched this and the video is uploaded onto YouTube, if you look in the description you'll find a link to this build in mod.io, so you can have Shuttle Atlantis with the reduced tower and the space station hub. And I think I will continue to build well, when I build the new modules and upload and I launch it, before I do, I'll do a video and I'll upload them to mod.io so you can basically construct your own space station if needed. So with all that said, we're gonna take this beauty of a shuttle into orbit to our space station that is up there at 43,000 kilometers away. Attach the module, have a little dock, and then we're gonna land the shuttle. So let's see if that will work. So with that said, we're gonna basically do it the old or the professional way. Now I've been tinkering around with the Soyuz rocket that is over there, which is down there, and I have sorted out the timer blocks. I'm just gonna launch this one into space first before I launch the shuttle. Not launch the shuttle. Launch the Soyuz for a video. Because when I test the timer blocks in a video to make sure it all works on an automatic flight, I'll then upload it to mod.io for you guys to use. So obviously the payload bay is shutting, so we're coming in. We're gonna shut this door. We're in, and just make sure that door's shut. It is. Now we're gonna go into the cockpit, and it's essentially the same as before, but we're in the wrong cockpit. We have to go in the other one to do the tower. So do the tower first. So it's that one. and then that one, which is the cap, and then the fuel tank or the fuel connector at the back. So we are free, we're ready for launch. Let's launch prep. So what I'm gonna do, because we've seen this launch a few times, I'm just gonna not speak for the launch so I can fast forward it and basically get to space rather quickly as I fast forward. So you watch it in real time. I'll do a cinematic perspective so you can get a good feel for it. So what I'll do is I'll catch you in a minute. So launching in 3, 2, 1, ignition. And we're back. We're just about to hit 0 gravity in a couple of seconds. So we're just going to basically turn our dampers off and we're going to coast towards the space station, adjusting our course, and then slow down before we get there. The space station is that one in front. And then we're going to attempt to do this module maintenance. Well, I don't say maintenance, but connection via the Canada arm that I built. So we're in 0G now. Our RCS should turn on in a second. I'm hoping it does. There we go. So that was one automated flight into space. Just adjust course a bit. Now we're heading towards my space station. Speed up to about 30, I think, and then I'll turn dampeners off. About 20 actually. So he's actually quite close. So I think I'm going to be attaching it to, well, it doesn't matter, it's identical both ends. So I think what we'll do is just attach it to where my crosshairs are using the left port. So we're going to open up our cargo bay now. As we approach. Let's get a bit closer, shall we? Right. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to disconnect the module, then extend the Canada arm, and then attach it. So that's the module extended. And now it's free. I want to attach it on one of the ones in the middle. So I'm gonna spin sideways, I think. pull forward a little bit, go down a bit. Then I'm going to put my nose end up. Activate the time block for the Canada arm. Adjust it. Well, that looks quite nice. Right, now our camera. So I need to come down a little bit. Woo. So I believe that is it. So and we're docked. Okay, we have it attached. So, alright. Oh. Very wobbly. Wonder if I should retract the piston. Right, hang on a minute. Right. Just do a bit slowly here. Reverse it in. It's very wobbly. Alright. Alright, we locked the hinge. He's still a bit wobbly. I think we got it. Just very slowly move. I think I've got it the right way. Yeah, I have. Guys, it's tricky. Gotta get myself in the right orientation. Are we there? Are we connected? I think we are. Oh, wrong button. So we're connected. We can now release this merge block, which is this one. Nice. Right. Now we need to stow away the Canada arm. And if I remember rightly, I locked the hinge as well, didn't I? Right. So now what we're going to do, we're going to dock. So I moved the Canada arm out of the way, as you can see. Alright. Now this is the opposite way as well. Well, essentially I would docked the shuttle to it, but obviously I can't at the minute. So what I'll do is might have to make a future one that's even more longer exactly for the space shuttle. But essentially I would have come through it, opened that, and have been inside the station. But it's just that door. Never really thought about that. So that does need to come out a fair few more blocks. But it should suit the Soyuz. But we go inside. Obviously got the airlock. Obviously that's a programmable block grid, so it looks like a little computer, so it's pretty handy. But obviously I haven't hooked up any oxygen yet, but it's all got all the connection ports and stuff, but come through here into this one. I need to set up a bit of plumbing that goes through here, through the door into that port there. So that's a bit of on station work that we can get around to doing later on. But yes, essentially this is the module. It's just a four door station, so you can go. We can build onto that side, we can build that side, and we have our airlock for our Soyuz or Crew Dragon. That does nothing. So we shut this door, open this one, make sure we shut the airlock, come back into the shuttle's airlock, and we're going to basically bring the shuttle now back to the Earth and land it and see if this wheel works. It's a bit disappointing that we couldn't dock the shuttle, but I didn't realise that the hangar door would be such an issue. Right. Why is the Canada arm hinge not moving? There you go. Share inertia tensor was on. Now share inertia tensor is quite difficult to get in the hang of. So now obviously our Canada arm is in. That Canada arm worked, but it was very wobbly, so we have to be careful what we do with that. So now we've done that, we're gonna close our payload doors. And we're gonna basically find the planet, which is up there. Move away from the station. And find our landing site. So what I'm going to do again is I'm going to fast forward to the point where I'm landing, so we don't have to worry about this taking forever. So here we go. Headed now towards land site, so I'm going to basically fast forward from now. So what I'll do is I'll see you in a minute. Right then, we are now coming down to our final approach. Something is inside making a noise, and we had a bit of a problem with the payload bay opening up. So I just fixed that with putting a hinge lock on one of the buttons. But I think what I did as I was doing the task, I think I took a block from underneath the hinge on that payload bay, and it's kind of like not floating there now. So I'm gonna have to just quickly fix that up maybe before I upload it to mod.air. But I think that clanging noise is the wheels, I'm guessing, or possibly the main engines on the back. So we're at 2,000 meters. Circle it around in a minute for landing on the ice. Obviously, as you can see, I got me landing thrusters on to give it that kind of wind feeling. 1,000 meters, we're still coming down strong. Gotta keep it level. Where's our landing site? Is our landing zone, so we're going to lower our landing gear out. And once it's down, we're going to lock them in place, so we know that they're not going to fall. Just cancel our sideways velocity. Coming in strong. I think I need to lift the nose up in a minute. This is where it gets dicey, guys. First time with the wheel on a rotor as well. So as we're coming into about 300 meters, we're going to level it out ever so slowly to cancel our downwards acceleration. There we go. Level her off. Keep our horizontal. We're horizontal. Gotta make sure we get down to about 50 meters a second before we touch down. So keep an eye on your altitude at 63. Watch out for your shadow on the floor. At 30 meters, there's a shadow. Nose up. There's the 50. Try and touch down. Engines off. Parachute deploy. Our wheel is still attached, and that is a good one. We're coming to a stop. Turn those RCSers on to completely stop. And we are down. That was awesome. Let's see if our wheels held up. Oh yeah, that's nice. How about back wheels? Yes, that is a perfect touchdown. Now that is what I like. Now, I'm not sure what was happening with the payload bay, I must say. Like I said, I think where I was fixing it before, I took a block out from underneath one of the hinges. And I think that's obviously made it not work, in a sense, on both hinges. So we'll just open up that payload bay and we'll have a look. See, we got an issue with that one not opening. Let's just have a quick look at the hinges to see what's going on. There you go. That one is not working properly. Is being a bit messy. Let's see, buggers. I'll sort it out. Well, there you go then, guys. I hope you liked the new Shuttle Atlantis. in all her glory with the Canada arm, and basically that smooth touchdown I did. That was my best touchdown so far, nothing broke. So definitely rotor on the wheels was the way forward. So yeah, if you like my build and want me to carry on building the space station, please like the video. Let's try and get 10 likes, and if you have any comments or queries, please leave them down below. And if you haven't already, please subscribe, because I'm so close to 200. Man, it's unreal that I've almost got 200 subscribers. So if you haven't already, it's much appreciated if you do hit that subscribe button, so thank you very much if you do. I've been Dr. McKay, bringing you Shuttle Atlantis launching, and until the next one, I'll catch you then. Fly safe. Cheers.